I have scrolled down the social media and Google about you,
Okay.
and I found many of the research topic. Till this age, how many research are published?
Research is my passion. So as of now, I have around 46 research publications, and two more are coming up, accepted in
Very
press.
huge number.
Yeah, so it's around 48.
How would you like to take technology is like a cooking to younger people?
Yeah, very right. I mean, one of the biggest addiction today is, especially the younger generation is facing is from social media or smartphones. I mean, you might be aware that there is just a saying you might be knowing, two guys are neighbors and they haven't talked with each other physically, but they are onto social media and they talk every day there. So this is a kind of problem which is happening nowadays here in this today's world. Smartphones were made to make the people smarter, but I think actually now the smartphones are making themselves smarter. The phones are becoming smarter.
Yes, very true.
And the people are not getting smart because of the smartphones. I become emotional when I see various people facing problems and real world problems, and I think if I could have 10 hands, then I could work on 10 topics simultaneously. I mean, then I could solve the real world problems being a researcher. So yeah, family is a part of success.
Part of success or success?
I mean, obviously, part of success. I mean, because success should be achieved by the individual, right? And family can be just like in a chemical reaction, there is a catalyst. So family can be the catalyst for achieving success. So they can be an important part of the success actually.
मेहनत खुद से करना है.
मेहनत खुद से करना है.
Namaste, welcome to you in SheTalks. It's me Kusum KC, and today I would like to introduce with Dr. Sarthak Sen Gupta, researcher, as a guest. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Same here. Same here.
Okay. In this program, we'll be discussing about life-related experience, unfolded stories, and health and well-being.
Yeah.
There are altogether 5 segments in SheTalks program. So I'd like to jump in the first segment. It's all about happiness talk.
Right.
May I know what's the secret behind your smiley face?
Thanks for asking this question. I mean, whenever I feel happy, I keep smiling. Okay. And whenever I feel that there is a kind of sad situation, then also I try to smile just to cover up that problem.
Okay.
And face that problem with vigor and happiness, because I feel that happiness is the key to success, and if we keep ourselves smiling, and you might be aware that laughter is the best medicine. Okay. So smiling actually intrigues the motivation factor inside a human body. So I mean, it helps in covering up any problem and try to face any obstacles with strength as well as vigor. Right.
Okay, sir, may I know about what is happiness for you?
Yeah, happiness is like a sense of feeling where you can be happy, and you can actually have an enhanced feeling which can actually help you in facing any obstacle as well as any good situation as well. Yeah.
For you?
Yeah,
what
for
is
myself.
Happiness for you?
For myself, I mean, that's the happiness which I said already.
Any of the happy moment?
Sure. So basically, I mean, I have, as I've already said, that I keep smiling, and anyone in this world loves having a happy situation. So for me, I have got a few situations when me and my parents used to go to various places like Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and as well as Malaysia. Okay. So there are plenty of states, and frankly speaking, I love traveling. So obviously that gives a sense of happiness, a feeling of happiness to me whenever I travel somewhere where I really wanted to go. So that's a feeling of happiness for me.
Okay, nice to hear. And we are in a SheTalks, so are you happy being a man or a boy child?
Yeah, actually.
Do you feel proud?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy being a man, and frankly speaking, we always talk about gender equality, but yeah, in today's society also, I mean, in some cases we feel that male gets a edge over the female, but in today's world both male and female are going together. But yeah, in my sense, I really feel good, because I mean, my parents have always supported me being their son, and I have got all types of freedom which are needed for getting a better life. So yeah, thanks to my parents as well as, I mean, yeah, I'm really happy being a man. Yeah.
You are a researcher and very young.
Okay.
And you are also engaged in many more other affiliated in many other organizations,
Right.
and you are also good in social media handling. Sometimes I used to see some of the post things. And how's life going on?
Yeah, life is good, and obviously, I mean, I like using social media, but within a limit, because actually my PhD research was on social media impact on higher education, and yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, life is good. Sorry.
Nice to hear.
Yeah.
So I would like to jump in the second segment, like
Right.
we'll be talking about real talk. So I want to hear more from your childhood memories, like some of the funny things, how you came from Bengal to Jaipur.
Right. Yeah. So I was going to come to that answer. So thanks for asking this question. So yeah, I mean, life is good, and yeah, I mean, I have, you know, walked in plenty of places, and the best part is, like, I have been to at least one city in each and every Indian state in India, and yeah, my journey from you know, Durgapur to Jaipur, that is, like, it's pretty long. Like, first I'm born in Durgapur, Bengal, and then I did my studies from there itself, my schooling, and then later I did my engineering from Bardhaman, that is also in Bengal, and I also studied cyber law from Government Law College, Mumbai, and then I did my MBA and PhD from Indian Institute of Information Technology, Allahabad, Prayagraj, and it's in Uttar Pradesh.
Okay.
And then I worked in the Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow. That's in also the capital of Uttar Pradesh. And then finally I came here in Jaipur. Life was really good, and I can tell one funny memory which I feel in my childhood memories is that when I used to be very mischievous during my childhood. So my parents used to, you know, provide me, you know, various instances and support to, you know, go for other extracurricular activities, and which has helped me in learning painting, you know, Bharatanatyam, dancing, as well as, you know, martial arts. So yeah, I mean that time I used to understand that maybe my parents are trying to avoid me because of my mischievous nature. But now I'm thankful to my parents that because of that, you know, extracurricular activities, now I can feel that I can be a better person. Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, you have spent more time in hostel than your home.
Very true. Actually, you are right. I mean, right after I attained adulthood, that is 18 years, I'm having my hostel life. So, yeah, it's a pretty long hostel life for me. Yeah.
How would you like to remember your hostel life? It's quite different from home life, or it's very interesting?
Yeah, it was amazing. My hostel life was amazing. I mean, you know, as you might be aware that in our first year, we used to have verbal or, you know, a bit of ragging with our seniors, but this helped us in becoming a better person later, because with our licensing and, you know, management skills and communication skills, we could have also built you know, a better relation with the seniors, and then later on they only helped us in coming out of various problems. So yeah, this was some kind of, you know, situation I would love to share about my hostel, and we really enjoyed our hostel life and our school life as well, because I mean, it's, I think, one of the best part of everyone's life, I think. Yeah.
If you have to remember childhood day, school life, something about friend or teacher or some of the moment, what you remember first?
Yeah, so I mean, in my childhood, I mean, obviously there are various plenty of instances, but one which I'd like to share here is that, you know, when I was a child, I mean, I used to love playing soccer, football. Even I also love playing now also. And yeah, I mean, that, you know, memory is still, you know, imbibed in my dreams also. Whenever I, you know, sometimes, you know, close my eyes, I again feel myself playing soccer in the fields of our, you know, school grounds or our playgrounds near our society. So yeah, it's really an amazing feeling for me. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. Now I'd like to jump in the next segment, that is behind the scene. Mostly we'll be talking about SheTalks or your own story.
Yeah.
Like what inspired you most in your lifetime?
Sure. That's a very good question, and thanks for asking it. So yeah, I mean, as I already shared that research is my passion. So yeah, I mean, whenever I explore a new area, I try to find out the truth because I'm kind of truth seeker. So for that we need to do research. So yeah, I'll tell few instances. For example, I was selected for the American Finance Association Travel Grant Award, and there is a sad part of this story is that the good part is like I got selected for the award, but just a few days before my trip to US, I met with an accident. So I mean, like I was pretty sad. I mean, obviously because I was also admitted in the hospital, and then for the past next few days, I mean, I tried to heal up as soon as possible, and I also requested my doctor also to provide me medicines and whatever things are needed just to get me on my toes, and then I can just be flying to US. So yeah, thanks to my parents and my college mates also. That time I was doing my PhD in IIHMR. So yeah, thanks to everyone for that. And
so you have to miss that opportunity?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. So with God's grace, I could actually go there and present also my research with flying colors. And yeah, I mean, I had to take a stick also with me, but later on with God's grace I'm fine now as a as a gentleman. But yeah, I mean, it was really a very good experience, but I had to struggle a lot. And what I feel that whenever we struggle, I think it makes us a better person. So I mean, maybe I feel that just a suggestion that maybe struggle actually helps in making the person a better one. So yeah. So and another small story I would like to share is that after I came back from US, then few months after that the COVID-19 pandemic came up. So I mean, obviously everything has pros and cons. So I mean, obviously there were plenty of travel restrictions and social distancing norms and lockdown norms are also coming up. But this was the problems, but I also tried to find out what are the better part of this with the help of my research skills. And yeah, there I published a few research papers and got patent grants, and because of that I also got selected for the Young Scientist Award. So yeah, I mean,
congratulations once again.
Thank you.
So you have traveled many more countries in the world. After involving in the research area, which country you have traveled?
Yeah, thank you so much. Like with God's grace, I'm like I have because of my research, I have been like to various countries. I mean, and I'm also collaborated also with various countries. So around 11 countries are there, and I would like to mention a few of them. Is like Japan, Malaysia, US. US I've been twice because I mean, few months back again I went to US to present my research paper, and it got published in a very good journal. And yeah, then I would like to also mention about Thailand, and yeah, Bangladesh is also obviously, I mean, I give guest lectures there in Bangladesh, and yeah, I mean, China also I have been to. I mean, I've been there, but I would like to mention I have been there pre-pandemic. Okay, so
sounds great.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
You are a avid traveler.
Yeah. I love traveling.
So at a very young age, you are currently as an emerging researcher. So it's very difficult to manage personal life and professional life, or how would you like to take it?
Thanks for asking again. That's a very important question. Like, yeah, I mean, obviously it's a very, I mean, the biggest challenge for each and every guy nowadays is to maintain that work-life balance or the study-life balance. So for me, I mean, meditation and yoga has helped me in achieving that balance as well. Because, I mean, everyone has work, right? And everyone has stress. So how we can come out of it, like in the morning I do, yoga, martial arts practice, exercise, and then meditation also. And in the evening I do gym, and I think this helps me in at least try to cope up with the stress or the level of work I have, and this helps in maintaining the work-life balance.
Now I like to shift in another segment, fourth segment, health talk. Now we are still on the health talk, like meditation, yoga, martial art, all these things. What inspire you to move in this meditation? Because most of the younger people would like to spend their time in the fun things like traveling, visiting. Like you are focusing mostly in the meditation thing, yoga, like for health. fitness and well-being.
Right.
So what inspire you to involve in these activities?
A very important question. So basically, I mean, when I was doing my MBA and then I went to do my PhD, I mean, obviously, I could understand that slowly the level of work, the studies are increasing, and obviously, subsequently the stress was also increasing. So during that time, I was, I mean, due to just to improve my mental health, I came back to my home for a few days and asked my parents that how we can actually, blindly suggest me some remedial measure so that I can cope up with my stress. And then actually, there is I might be aware that there is a important, a very famous mission called Ramakrishna Mission. So I become a devotee of there, and there, they actually, the gurus actually helped us in, try to understand the essence of meditation. So, I mean, I used to meditate before, but they also showed me various better techniques to meditate. And after that, trust me guys, I mean, I could feel the difference in myself, because, in spite of the level of work increasing, I could actually cope up with the stress and, I mean, come out with flying colors with God's grace, because, I mean, I will, my main thanks goes to meditation for that. Yeah.
It's quite interesting. Yesterday, I have scrolled down the social media and Google about you, and I found many of the research topic. Till this age, how many research are published?
Oh, thank you for this, kind words. I mean, as I already said, research is my passion. So as of now, I have around 46 research publications, and two more are coming up, except in
very huge number.
Yeah, so it's around 48, and I've got 2 patents granted also. And yeah, I'm looking forward to collaborate and publish more research papers as well, because I love doing research. Yeah.
Mostly I have seen some of the research on social media things, so technology things, digital health. Yeah. How would you like to take technology? It's like a cooking to younger people, or what you would like to say something?
Yeah, very right. I mean, one of the biggest addiction today is, especially the younger generation is facing is from social media or smartphones. I mean, you might be aware that there is just a saying you might be knowing, like 2 guys are neighbors and they haven't talked with each other physically, but they are onto social media and they talk every day there. So this is a kind of problem which is happening nowadays here in this today's world. So obviously, when we did a research also on social media analytics, we found that people are mainly using it for conversation, and they feel that they love actually being in a virtual world. So these things should be taken care of, and people should come out of that virtual world and explore the amazing physical world also, just like our place here. We are having the interview, and thanks to Kusum for giving me the chance. So I mean, we should actually explore the environment, because please understand that smartphones were made to make the people smarter. But I think actually now the smartphones are making themselves smarter. The phones are becoming smarter.
Yes, very true.
And the people are not getting smart because of the smartphones. So I think now the human beings should start leveraging smartphones and social media for making themselves smarter. And obviously there should be a time limit also, and proper monitoring and surveillance also of what kind of exploration they are doing on this platforms. Yeah.
Okay, nice to hear. And now I would like to jump in the 5th segment that we'll be talking about Hope Talk.
Yeah.
Some of the young people, sometimes they try to get opportunity platform, but sometimes they find, but many of the time they have to explore, and they feel like very low confidence, that now I need to stop, I cannot do this, like things. They have will to jump in the research, but they are not unable to connect. So how would you like to suggest or give a message to those younger people who want to come in the research field?
Thanks for asking. I mean, obviously, just like it's like swimming. I mean, whenever you go, I mean, before diving into the water, you feel that there is how the water will be. So my only suggestion to the budding researchers is that, I mean, if you first of all build a passion around it, because make it a hobby. Because as I said, research is my passion, because I try to find the truth. as I said, I'm a truth seeker. So I try to find the truth behind any problem or any issue which is occurring. So the best part to find a good research problem is, explore the world, try to travel around and try to find out some real life problems which are occurring in the society, right? And then if you can find a real world problem, and then you can just find a keyword out of it. For example, I mean, I hope we have time, right, to explain?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. So for example, I mean, here, as we can, if you're walking around the road and we find that there are plenty of traffic jams occurring here, right? The people are facing timeline issues to attend their meetings or maybe catch a flight from the airport. So this is a real world problem, right? Traffic jam. So this keyword should be taken out. First of all, the research problem is found here. Problem of this traffic related jams, and then this keyword, this traffic related problems can be taken out and then searched on various portals like Google Scholar, Science Direct and various other portals which are providing plenty of research articles and databases, and then research papers should be read on that area, and then people should actually dive into the this amazing world of research and then try to find something new which can actually resolve a future scope of research for a previous research article, as well as it should have an implication to the real world society, which really matters here. That's why we know researchers are actually a coveted and a very good profession considered by the entire world, because I mean they are actually the persons who are actually the warriors and saving the world and trying to resolve any problem in the real world, right? So I hope it makes sense.
This might be helpful. Yes, this might be helpful to all of the young like me. I'm also interested in the research, so it is very helpful for me. So we are at the end of the session. I'm very glad
thank you
to have you in my talk show. So nice to meet you, and thank you so much for this opportunity and time to have you and have a great conversation. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's really a pleasure.
Okay, thank you, sir. Nice to meet you.
Same here. Same. Okay, thank you.
कुछ से बोलने के लिए with a smiley things
चलेगा
like yes, चलेगा दौड़ेगा, and one of the things
Thanks.
in your lifetime, have you ever been emotional?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, because being emotional is also an important part of an intelligence, because we know about emotional and intelligence and intelligent quotient. So yeah, I become emotional when I see various people facing problems and real world problems, and I think like if I could have 10 hands, then I could work on 10 topics simultaneously. I mean, then I could solve the real world problems being a researcher. So yeah, I mean, I become emotional with such research problems also.
Research problem.
Yeah.
Other in the lifetime, have you been emotional with your personal thing?
Yeah, I am emotional because I already said I am out of my home right from 18 years of age, and obviously whenever I get a chance I go back to my parents and stay with them. So I really miss my parents. So obviously that's a personal. Yeah.
For you, what do you mean by family? For you.
Yeah, very important question. Like obviously, family family is a very important word. We consider any guy or person to be a family whom we feel that he or she is our own, and we can actually open up in front of them, right? And we can tell them everything, and we know that they're gonna hear it and then try to at least provide a solution rather than making fun of it, right? So that is called family, and that's, thanks for asking this amazing question. Is that family doesn't mean only parents. Obviously parents are my family, but my friends, my well-wishers, and all the amazing person I meet around the world, they're all my family. Yeah.
So can we take family as a part of success or success?
Yeah, family is a part of success.
Part of success or success?
I mean, obviously, part of success. I mean, because success should be achieved by the individual, right? And family can be just, just like in a chemical reaction, there is a catalyst. So family can be the catalyst for achieving success. So they can be a part of, an important part of the success actually.
मेहनत खुद से करना है.
मेहनत खुद से करना है.